ここからが本番。レイズフルハウスゼロから始めるポーカー教室。カードゲームで12億円を奪い合う2人。こんにちは、ミレイです。今回は韓国のチェジュで行われた超高額ヘッズアップの様子を紹介します。登場するのは生涯獲得賞金2億8000万円のビョルンさんと生涯獲得賞金7億5000万円のケトラさん。ビョルンさんは香港出身で長く活躍しているプロポーカープレイヤー。ケトラさんはオンラインカジノ創設で一発当てた大富豪で、ポーカーは趣味でしてるんだ。そしてこのヘッズアップにおけるスタートスタックはなんとお互い12億円。どちらかが12億円を失うまで続く地獄のようなゲームだよ。おそらく地球上で最高レートのヘッズアップを英語の実況で見てみよう。わかりやすくドルを円表記に変えているよ。ゼロから始めるポーカー教室。
80,000, 80,000 are the blinds. They have $8 million in front of them. Oh my god, this is so sick. I can't contain myself, Kevin.
しれっと BB スチールを決めたけど、なんとこれでプラス1200万円だよ。おっかないね。
This is the biggest match in cash game history, televised. And it's queens versus 10-9 suited at the moment. Oh, the hat is on. The marshmallow hat.
Did he say it's so over?
So over. He's excited.
Marshmallow run good incoming.
Oh yeah, and this is the original hat that Ossi showed up with the first time he visited the Triton stop. And he's going to 3-bet to $800,000, Kevin. And queens certainly going to 4-bet, I would imagine. What's the play? What's the price? $2 million with queens. Is Ossi going to play of 10-9 suited?
I mean, it's traditionally a call against 4-bet. Monarch's been very active pre-flop in the past. You gotta think that Bjorn is capable of stepping out of line from time to time. But on the first hand,
could be a 4-bet pot. Ossi makes the call. There's $4 million pre-flop and $6 million back. What's the flop? Ace-7-3 rainbow.
clean as it comes for Bjorn Lee.
But it's pretty scary to see an ace out there.
Monarch gonna think this through. Gravity of these stacks clearly not lost on him.
He's led $1 million into 4 in a 4-bet pot.
I think this is gonna look suspicious to Bjorn. Couple of things, right? Hesitation pre-flop before calling. You would think big suited aces, ace-queen, kind of happy to put money in, right? This feeling like something more marginal. And now stealing the lead on the ace-high board.
He makes the call, $6 million in the middle. The turn is the king of hearts. Ossi just has 10-9, but Bjorn's got 2 overs to worry about now. But would Ketola ever play an ace in this manner? That's the big question.
Just all the cards that you would normally think are favoring the player who 4-bet. Ace and a king on board. Ossi slows down.
Slows down for now, which is a sigh of relief for Bjorn Lee.
Bjorn's gonna have to check this hand, or bet extremely small to try and freeze the action. There's no reason he couldn't check a set of aces or a set of kings in this spot as well. He does try to freeze the action.
Yeah, just 500,000 into 6 million. Trying to set his own price, just praying he does not get check raised here.
So hard to give up a pot this size. There's 6 million in the pot. Your opponent's tossed out a single orange chip.
A single orange chip is $500,000. If Ossi can just find a magical check raise, He might be able to win this pot. But how can he? $6.5 million pot. $3 million in profit that hand for Bjorn Lee. With the queens.
ビョルンさんが600万ドルポット、日本円でおよそ9億円を獲得したね。ケトラさんはこのハンドでスタックが半壊。このまま終われないね。
King 7 versus the Jack 6 of hearts. Jack 6 of hearts flops a flush against top 2 pair.
Randy, this could be over.
This could be over because Ketola's gonna love his hand. How can he not? And he bets 300k.
That's going to jump out at Bjorn. Unusually large size on the monotone flop. If he reads this as strength, check raise small is reasonable. But you've also just seen Ketola willing to continue firing both with thin value and with bluffs. Why shut him out?
He slow plays and it's the king on the turn. Ketola's got a full house. What a fortunate turn card to likely give him a full double against the flop flush.
This is a nasty cooler, Randy.
Yes, it is. Poker God shining down on Ossi Ketola.
Once this board runs out, 4 to a flush or double paired, I think all this money is headed Monarch's way.
700k is the price. I mean, there's a chance Bjorn just check raises, thinking Ketola's committed with a king. Possible.
It's true, a naked king might get away on certain rivers. Will feel committed with.
He jams and Ketola. He's got the full house, makes the call. Flush is no good, sir. There was no king or 7. Bjorn could have closed this one out. And instead, the $6.5 million pot goes to Ossi Ketola. Monarch, he's back in this match.
ケトラさんがダブルアップ。スタックは10億円まで復活して耐え。これでわからなくなったね。
Or 3 suited versus King 6 suited. Thought about whether he wanted to 3-bet or not. Oh, both player has a flush draw. If a diamond drops. Oh my god, it's a diamond. Bjorn Lee has the flush, the nut flush versus 4-3 diamonds, the inferior flush.
Reversing the cooler.
How does he not lose all of his chips here? 350k.
This another chance for Bjorn to slow play potentially and allow a big river bet to come in before announcing the strength of his hand. But if he reads this as strong, why not just raise now?
He is going to raise now. It's a small check raise. Doesn't want to lose his customer. Just in case he's on one pair.
This is cheap. And might even convince Monarch that he's still got the best hand against some kind of 2-pair. 8-9.
Just calls for now. River card brings the ace. That's a little bit worrisome because full houses just got there, and you know we just saw a full house versus flush situation not too long ago.
I also think this is going to stop Bjorn from trying to go after full stacks in this pot. He's going to be worried that Monarch has some ace-10, ace-7.
But with the small check raise, there is still the naked ace-x that's now trips that he can get a lot of value from. 2 million. How does Ossi Ketola get away? He's got a flush. Hot size bet. We've seen him make some amazing folds, but not here today. That's brutal. $6 million pot for Bjorn Lee.
ビョルンさんが9億円ポット獲得で、またもケトラさんのスタックが半壊したね。なんだか感覚バグってきたよ。
King Queen suited versus 10-8 suited.
160.
It's pretty far to travel, Randy. I'm running back in time.
Okay.
Just give me.
Boot up the time machine.
Yeah.
Look at this. 500k is the 3-bet with 10-8 suited. King-queen suited. Certainly gonna at least call in this spot.
Does feel like calling makes the most sense. I don't believe that 4-betting can get value with king-queen suited.
So $1 million in the middle. Bjorn in great shape. Pair of queens. Open in the straight draw. Ketola just bottom pair.
I think Bjorn's hand is worth value. 50 big blinds effective. Maybe we'd be more cautious with the full 8 million in play.
Right, just in case your opponent has an ace-king, but here, not as worried. Looks like it's gonna get called by 10-8. $1.8 million now in the pot. Turn card is the 10. Ossi Ketola has tripped 10s out of nowhere.
Starting to look like another cooler.
Starting to look like Ossi is considering a lead with the trip 10s. He just jams. Bjorn's like, seriously?
Wow.
$3 million jam into 1.8 million. It's an overbet.
Count, please.
Bjorn needs a count, and rightfully so.
This is very hard to get away from. Ace high flush draw realistic. Nothing stopping Ossi from having check called a weaker flush draw as well. As the pot grows, we've seen Monarch willing to commit the rest of his chips with draws before. Wasn't that long ago that Bjorn got in 2-pair against a straight flush draw.
Big concerns about the 10 for Bjorn Lee. Does have a straight draw, which might be enough to get him curious. To go along with the queen.
Call.
He makes the call. $7.8 million pot. Ossi, a huge favorite. Bjorn needs an ace, a queen, or a 9. What a massive spot. It's the 7. Ossi Ketola has ran his stack up to $7.8 million with that pot.
ここでもケトラさんがしぶとくダブルアップ。スタックもほぼ原点に戻したよ。
9s and pocket 8s. Oh man. Chips could just go in.
Bjorn not a lock to 3-bet this, but if he does, setting up a cooler confrontation.
Bjorn is going to 3-bet Kevin to 800,000, and we've seen spots where he just jams. Is the 8s going to call it off? Because if it does, it's going to be the biggest pot in televised history.
Count, please.
A count is requested. Can he find the fold with 2 8s?
Ossi jammed so fast here. Maybe a chance for Bjorn to get away.
But Ossi was also jammed fast with weak hands before. So it's $5.5 more million.
Can tell he hates this. Saw Monarch jam pocket queens the other day. You know this could be top of range.
Or it could be bottom of range. What you gonna do, Bjorn Lee? Action's on you.
This would be a massive fold.
Call.
He calls the biggest pot in televised history, $12.7 million.
Biggest pot.
Outpit by 1.
Ugh.
Bjorn needs an 8 to close this match. Monarch requesting to not let his opponent hit the 8. Onto a flop. 10, 7, 6, 2 hearts. Exchange the outs from 8s to 9s. 10% for Bjorn Lee. 3 on the turn. One more chance for Bjorn Lee. 2 nines in the deck. $12.7 million pot. Tension building. River card is the deuce. Ossi Ketola, Monarch, wins the biggest pot in televised history.
配信史上最大のプリフロールインだったね。ポットは1300万ドルで日本円でおよそ20億円。本当に化け物だね。これに勝ったケトラさんが初めて大きくリードしたよ。
And sevens and ace-8 suited. Chips could go in here, Kevin. He's only playing 3 million back. I feel like Ketola's going to 3-bet this hand. Oh, he just puts them all in. Sevens. Is it going to call off for $3 million against the 2 overs?
Call.
He makes the call. A $6 million coin flip here. Ketola needs an ace or an 8 or diamonds to finish this match. Bjorn, all in, slight favorite.
He doesn't look happy about it.
How can he? He's on a coin flip for $6 million. Let's see a flop, Kevin. Oh my god, it's 10, 8, 3, 2 diamonds. He's got the pair, the nut flush draw. Only 2 sevens in the deck. Could be very tough. That's 3 on the turn. Means he needs a 7. And that's it. Ossi Ketola, Monarch, has won this $8 million apiece match. $16 million. He beats Bjorn Lee.
最後はプリフロールインになってケトラさんが勝利。ついにビョルンさんの12億円を全て奪い取ったよ。ちなみにケトラさんはこういったスーパーハイレートヘッズアップをいろんな人とやっていて勝ったり負けたりしてるんだ。もし今回の動画が良ければこれまでの戦績をまとめた動画も上げるのでぜひコメント欄で教えてください。良ければチャンネル登録もお願いします。ゼロから始めるポーカー教室。